day to everybody. My name is Lee, this is Afiq. Welcome to another episode of our podcast, another mile, another story. This time we're going to bring someone really interesting. To many, he may be known to many, but to some that do not know him, he is actually someone that advocates for road safety. Rather be a vigilante, some people say, because he took matters into his own hands rather than waiting for the authority to, solve the problem. So I would like to welcome Lando to our show. Welcome,
Hi.
Lando.
Hi.
Yeah.
Welcome. Actually, like you said, known to many.
Yeah.
But actually, mostly I'm known to the jabatan lah.
Okay.
To the jabatan, law enforcement, PBT, especially I Selangor lah. Fucking I Selangor.
Okay.
Yeah. They love me. They just love me.
Okay.
Indah water, part of them. IWK.
Lando, we would like to know, just like from the start, where are you from, born, raised, and then you can slowly tell us along the way, where do you study, where you finish, and when do you come back? Because from before the podcast, you were telling me that you spend a fair amount of time overseas.
My name is actually Azlan Sani bin Zawawi alias Muhammad Zawawi, but I'm well known as Lando Zawawi.
Okay.
I'm born in Kuala Lumpur, in Datuk Keramat actually, and I go here and there because my parents divorced when I was 5. And then after that, went to sekolah Jalan Geni and sekolah Lembah Keramat. Changed a lot of schools, no? But not because of disciplinary thing, no? Just because my parents moved here and there, and sometimes I kena balik kampung ikut my granny. Sometimes I kena follow my mom. And then my dad side lagi. That's how it's hard to be anak kepada satu family yang pecah lah kan.
Understand.
So, but it creates me to be who I am.
Okay.
So after that, Form 2, I pergi as a student exchange in Australia, in Perth. Student exchange. And then after that, masuk sekolah sains Kuantan, Taman Tas, Sekolah Menengah Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah. And then after that, exactly after the SPM, result tak keluar lagi, the government sends me go to the Australia again, exchange student program, duta muda under Kementerian Pendidikan, Pahang.
Alright.
I went to Hawkesbury High in Sydney. After that, I bought my certificate, New South Wales punya certificate, and then got called back for the JPA, PPP ITM, majoring in psychology, masa tu matriculation lah. And then hantar balik to Australia, do my uni in Tassie, but I didn't finish. Ada masalah. Basically, perempuan punya masalah lah. So you guys out there, kalau nak pergi overseas, jangan bertunang, fucker semua tu. Buang masa. If you want to focus to study, you focus to study. So dekat sana, after that, orang dah balik and I still stay kat sana, kerja kat casino. Kerja casino. Bukan kerja rule ke apa, I masuk pinggan dekat Asian restaurant there. Kerja part time dengan Harley Davidson kat sana. Dengan Harley Davidson, buat part time mechanic. Lepas tu I balik Malaysia lah. First kerja dengan Panglima Aces, Oil and Gas Company, Tengku Azman. After that I kerja dengan Datuk Yusof Aslam, Scope Production. That was very long lah, around 15 years.
15 years.
From jadi extra in movies, in drama, up until jadi director, scriptwriter, and last my position there as a penerbit bersama lah dengan Datuk Yusof Aslam lah.
You were mentioning that you were working with Harley Davidson over in Australia after your studies. Your interest towards motorbike. Does it start from there or even?
It starts from my stepfather actually. You see, I don't follow my father, I follow my stepfather. Because my real father doesn't even ride. Because I was I was totally lost when I was a kid. I was totally lost. I tried to cari what's life means to me. Nasib baik, my stepfather ni dia ada minat hobi. My stepfather dia minat hobi naik motor. So I cari benda tu, and I try naik motor. Dia pun belikan I my first bike RZ. First bike RZ tau, bukan Honda Fame tau. First bike RZ Boss tau. First bike. That's why sampai sekarang capture aku fail man. Nak tarik gear. Until nak tarik gear mesti sangkut je. Because my first bike was RXZ.
Okay.
So dia belikan I motorbike tu. So dari situ I ride a lot. And then I find the difference lah between naik kereta and naik motor because most time kita nak atas motor we think.
Yes.
We think a lot because there's no radio, kena hujan basah, kena panas berpeluh, so kita handle a lot of.
I agree because I also ride.
Yeah, that's good, man.
The feeling is totally different.
Different, man.
The wind hit all different. And you always have to be alert.
Yeah, we have to be very alert. Jangan
alert
sampai macam aku. Dulu naik motor pergi ITM, kan? Follow suatu mamat ni dia bawa Cikaro. I follow, nampak bontot dia, follow bontot dia sampai ke Kelang. Bodoh. Salah sempang, bodoh. You see? Shit happens.
Oh, shit.
Shit happens, man. So you have to be very focused.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least motorcycle, there's no tolls.
Yeah, no tolls. Yeah, but dangerous. I pernah involved in few but minor accidents lah. Here and also in overseas, dekat sana banyak black ice kan, in Tassie. Dia ada snow and sometimes ada black ice where you can't see. You tarik pakai satu jari dekat you punya brake lever pun you dah. Motor zaman dulu mana ada ABS?
Yes.
Motor zaman dulu tak ada ABS. Sekarang je teknologi super dahsyat kan. But at those time tak ada lah. And motorbike those time berat-berat like ZZR 1100. So motor berat lah, heavy lah.
Do you have experience as in like experience riding or driving when you are in Australia?
Yeah. Most of the time I ride lah.
Okay.
So dekat Tassie I live in hill dekat kawasan gunung because the cheaper rent.
Okay.
So but yet you have to overcome a lot of problems like kalau naik kereta my friend pagi-pagi dia macam foggy dekat tu. Duduk pula dekat atas gunung. Mountain side. So pagi-pagi nak pergi uni kalau I naik kereta sama dengan orang semua wind down the window. Semua letak macam ni. Semua dua sebelah sini. Gaung, kiri sikit. Kanan sikit. Depan ni foggy memang tak nampak apa.
Oh my
you can't see shit, man. So that's how, you know,
defroster dia tak tembak.
Ya, memang tak ada defrost, memang kereta zaman dulu lah kan. Memang tak ada duit. And then I ride, so kalau ada snowing, I kena pakai rantai. Dia ada special rantai pasang dekat tayar. Lepas tu, like I told you lah, jatuh sebab black ice and all that. Tapi cara diorang menunggang kat sana, the way they ride is very, orang kata, civilized.
Okay. So actually what sparked you to actually, you know, take things into your own hands where I see you repair the road on YouTube. Yeah. Wow, that was like, to me, when I first saw it, I was like, whoa, this guy, no joke, man.
It started off in 2007 because working in production movie and all that. You know, the red carpet industry, I call it. You know, a lot of glams. You know, but this was many years ago, right? Many years ago. Now sudah bersih. Itu sudah bersih. So I was like spending a lot of money buying, you know, pergi clubs, you know, clubbing. So I spent a lot of money benda-benda yang tak betul lah. Every year I found out that my friend passed away because of the road irregularities lah, like potholes, speed bump tak ada road marking, lampu gelap, tempat gelap, lembu melintas. It's only happen in Malaysia, you know. Dekat Australia tak ada lembu melintas tengah jalan, you know. So I fikir daripada duit ni I spend on clubs, on girls. Sayang, lama punya cerita. Okay, so and then I cakap, kenapa tak I do something for the sake of my fallen brothers. So use this money. We start off as a sapu jalan, pasir-pasir atas jalan, batu-batu atas jalan, all the road gravels, and then we do marking using a spray can, mark the potholes, and then at 2007 I dah mula tanam pokok bunga tau. Dekat Jalan Ampang sampai kedutaan, rumah kedutaan, tanam itu pokok. There's a small plant there we find in Kubo Melayu. Bunga kemboja, I think. The white flower, small thing. So I tanam in the lubang, in the pothole.
On the road?
On the road.
The flower to represent something, a meaning.
Yalah, ada lubang you tak palam, I tanam bunga lah, better. So make use of the pothole.
Bunga yang melambangkan kematian.
Ya. So it started off like that. And then using my experience, my expertise in documentary and TV series and all that, I start doing my first program on road safety, which is called Dr. Moto, and I got funded by a lot of sponsors. GV, Kayaba, Triple S, RKM, even the MotoGP, LCR Honda. In that program, we teach the belia on how to take care of your bike, jaga minyak hitam, how to service, the importance of cara pemanduan yang selamat, the 3 seconds and all that. So that was Dr. Moto. Masa tu I tengok, masih statistik kemalangan still high. So I was thinking, mana silap dia? Where does it goes astray? Sampai banyak kematian. Then I nampak, kepentingan terhadap undang-undang, the legal side of it. So I do another program, it's called Kempen Jalan Raya bersama Lance Corporal Mamat. Lance Corporal Mamat was my character in Roda-Roda Kuala Lumpur in TV2. Was quite famous at those time lah. In that segment, I teach how importance of pembayaran road tax, ada insurance, license. So more on the technical parts of the law, you see. But still, ramai lagi orang jatuh. And then I start open up my eyes and see at the road itself. So keselamatan jalan raya means keselamatan of the jalan raya itself. So I say, shit man, you nampak Brotherhood ni start off as a Dr. Moto, and then we rebrand it to become Kempen Keselamatan Jalan Raya Lance Corporal Mamat, and then finally we rebrand it as the Brotherhood. Where sekarang ni we don't talk about the technical side of it. We don't talk about asking people to ride careful, drive carefully and all that shit, and not about the license, road tax. No. Now we are talking about the safety of the road itself. Because jalan raya kita masih berbahaya up until now. So more our campaign now is more towards the jabatan, more towards the city council, more towards the contractors, towards the utility owners. So now we are moving towards there lah. Sebab tu kita kena buat ada own lab, do our own research, because we are talking to these people yang so-called doctor, IR, engineers, bullshit crap. Nampak macam pandai, tapi you pernah turap jalan, do you know what is cold mix and hot mix? Most of them tak ada experience pegang pun, tak ada.
Teori
saja ada. They know theory, but honestly, kalau duduk depan air, diorang pun tak boleh cakap apa itu good asphalt. Macam mana penjagaan, penyelenggaraan dia yang bagus, yang more economical.
Anyway, I want to ask about the Overseas Brotherhood punya clan lah, or family, so to speak. So your cousins over there, cousins lah kan? Are they allowed to do the same thing that you do in Malaysia, like basically fixing potholes? How's the law?
Actually, we can't even fix pothole in Malaysia. No.
By law,
no.
But what about the enforcement? Like, are they going to get in trouble if they do the same thing you do?
I don't know, because I fixed few potholes in Australia. I never get booked in. But only in Malaysia. I got few brotherhood in Indonesia. They fill in potholes. Even the police there, the police officers there in Indonesia, front page, the police officers are fixing the potholes. But in Malaysia, because ni cara perception lah, you see. Kalau I nampak potholes, I nampak, ini nyawa kawan aku ni. If I don't fix it, someone will crash. Right? That's our perception. But when it comes to contractors, they perceive potholes as their tempat cari makan. But when it comes to politicians, nampak pothole dekat kawasan pembangkang, yang ini modal aku nak entam dia ni. Jalan kau macam Pukimak kan. Aku boleh bantai kau ni. When it comes to orang jabatan, ini KPI aku ni. So every person doing fix it on different.
They have their own
perception on how they value whatever they value lah. Macam I more to nyawa orang lah. So it's different. Sebab itulah kita banyak repair jalan pun pecah balik, repair jalan pun pecah balik, because there's no honesty there. Mostly about money lah, kan. Tak ada buat nak betul-betul, tak ada. There's banyak cases yang repair pecah balik.
Really? Dia pecah balik?
Wow. You live in PJ, right? This is PJ, right? Fuck NBPJ.
Speaking of which is like, it comes to the section where you are saying that it's not legal. So do you always face like, because I heard before the podcast you were mentioning that you kena tahan, masuk lockup or
tengok ada benda-benda yang I kena buat bagi benda tu nampak besar. Sebab all this while orang nampak lubang tak pandang. It's not big thing for them. It's a pothole. Dekat Malaysia kan, I pernah buat satu report case dekat traffic. Dan ada satu mangsa lah. There's one victim come inside, all bloody and all that, kan, orang papa, I tanya pasal apa ni? Dia kata jatuh lubang Abang Lando tolonglah. Dia pun tahu saya kan. Abang Lando tolong sini baru jatuh lubang. So dia cakap tak apalah, you buat report lah. So bagilah dia buat report dulu. I epak belakang dulu. Itu apa polis cakap? Oh, jatuh lubang. Kenapa kau tak elak? Babi.
Aduh.
So that's why I'm also the founder of Persatuan Mangsa Kemalangan Jalan Raya Malaysia lah. For information lah. Itu kita tolong on the legality aspect of the mangsa. Kita sediakan panel kita. Kita sometimes kita collect funds lah from selling the cap, t-shirt, stickers and all that untuk bantu mangsa lah.
This include medical aid as well, insurance.
Insurance kita galakkan. Kita sentiasa galakkan orang untuk take a comprehensive insurance and bayar tax and all that, because ramai orang tak sedar without all this protection, kalau jadi apa-apa susah. Banyak sebenarnya our road users tak berapa faham, especially riders. You see banyak penunggang, the rider in Malaysia, they use the emergency lane. Do you know that most of the biker here or the motorcycle rider, they use the leftist lane, which is actually emergency lane. Those are not motorcycle lane. Those are not bike lane. So if anything happens there, you're not covered. And kalau laluan tu macam laluan motosikal federal highway kan, ada own lanes kan.
Bike lane.
Kalau you dekat luar, anything happens, kalau you mati katak. You must use the motorcycle lane. But what happened to our motorcycle lane? Lampu pun aku yang repair. Kita pasang lampu terowong, lubang, banjir, always banjir. Sekejap je sudah banjir. It's flooded everywhere here in Malaysia. So semua pihak kena mainkan peranan lah. They have to, act up on this lah.
True.
And actually, our motorcycle lane of the federal highway is not considered motorcycle lane. It is built as bicycle lane. Look at the sizes. Look at the size.
It's very narrow.
It's very narrow. You try suruh anggota polis, kalau dia sama juga lah, cuba abang bawa abang punya CBX lalu kat situ. Tengok berapa 30 km sejam ambil lap. So small. If there are two motorbike police motorbike tak boleh overtake, then it is not motorcycle lane. Because now what we have, I ride Voyager 1992, like beggar kan. So budak Harley, budak Goldwing sekarang ni kan, mana boleh gunakan motorcycle lane sekarang ni. And yet kalau kita pakai dekat luar, kena saman. Kalau roadblock, kena saman. So our rider macam tak tahu. We are in dilemma. Whether we should use outside or inside. But kat situ risiko you sendiri. Kalau dekat luar, kalau accident, you tak dapat insurans. So
it's like no here or there, Do you think that one day it will be resolved if you keep on like doing what you do?
I sudah buat laluan motosikal dah bertahun-tahun dah. So up until now, walaupun dah tukar government berapa kali since 2007, masih lagi
still the same.
That's why I try the pilihan raya. Tajuk sekarang, my aim is to tukar akta lah.
That is your aim.
That's my aim, tukar akta, especially jalan raya. Kan? Ramai tanya, Lando, kenapa kau bebas tapi guna pejuang? Why you use pejuang? Dia cakap, aku bebas actually. So dia tanya you undi mana? I undi BN. So actually you nak parti mana? I nak parti GPS. Why parti GPS? Sebab semua 4 menteri dari dulu sampai sekarang semua orang Sarawak. So I might consider myself masuk GPS next time.
I think it's because maybe some people will see you as going here and there lalang, but to me I see you as what you want. Anyways, coming back to the main podcast, actually we are actually from this community called By the Billions. I think you heard of it before, whereby we actually emphasize a lot on vehicles that is on high mileage, because we believe that vehicles with high mileage, the owner of this vehicle have a lot of story to tell. Right? So in your point of view, or in your section, I think it will be the motorbike, right? Your Voyager. So
NCB 175, 1972. First of all, because it's more kata selesa lah. It's very comfy. It's very comfy. My ride to Kelantan, my ride to Terengganu, you know, so it's easy lah. With radio and everything. My wife duduk belakang, relax kan. Belakang tu cuma tak letak peti air saja. You know, it's everything there, you know, all the bags and all that. So, and it's very comfy lah. So once you get a comfy ride, you can think more. You know, you are in the element of the surrounding. So I like to think when I ride. I don't like to ride in pressure, macam dekat traffic, dekat bandar kan. I don't like it.
So this one is therapeutic or as we call it, healing lah.
It is healing lah. You know, kata healing tu kan. Tapi I tak suka ride in Malaysia. I suka ride in Australia. Because dekat sana lebih orang lebih menghormati kita lah kan. Dekat sini tahulah, orang nak pergi kerja pun, everything they rush. Unfortunately, I have to share the route with them. And they have to share the route with me as well. You know. But yang apa yang I nak sampaikan kat sini, dekat Malaysia you don't enjoy much riding, or maybe if you are into driving as well, you won't enjoy much kalau you compare dengan you drive or you ride in dekat tempat yang lebih civilized. You boleh lagi relax, you know. That doesn't mean that you have to have a sport car to enjoy your drive. Or it doesn't mean that you have to have a Harley or Voyager or Goldwing to enjoy your ride. It's the journey. It's the journey.
And also, like you did mention before the podcast, you were mentioning about the stickers. You want to talk about the stickers a bit to our audience?
Because we don't accept donations. We never accept funding from any parties, political parties. So if you want to join us, you can buy our product, where half of the profit will go towards the cold mix lah that we produce to help others. Right now we are doing a campaign for filling potholes in the university area. Because university area pun sekarang ni dah banyak dah berlubang-lubang.
And are you being requested by the university officials to come?
No, mostly student lah. Student lah. Tapi sekolah ada lah PIBG. Sekolah PIBG dekat PJ juga. PIBG sekolah dekat PJ. Tak tahu lah. Minta tolong, aku bagilah kan. Walaupun sebenarnya actually they have funds from pejabat pendidikan negeri kan, but it's crazy. Bukan cakap sekolah saja, bukan cakap universiti saja, even quarters kerajaan.
So what does the sticker represent? Do you think that, you know, after they get that sticker, their car sticker, whatever sticker, do you think that they will feel proud?
Most of them feel being a part of us, of our effort lah. But it also, because all the buyers, they have to commit to the road safety punya effort yang kita buat lah. So if you are pakai cap Brotherhood, you pakai t-shirt Brotherhood, or you have our sticker Brotherhood dekat your bike and your car, so you can be more aware of the others dekat jalan lah. You kena commit lah to our effort lah.
The cost, the effort.
So
it's not just because of the sticker, but you have to be like.
You know? Mana yang beli sebab nak lepas roadblock, memang aku tak bagi. Aku ban. Nak beli Lando, nak beli pasal apa? Roadblock banyak sangat. Tak ada, aku tak jual. You know? Actually, even the police, kalau nampak my sticker and ada buat salah, I bagi permission to the police to rip the stickers apart, and I will pay back the money to siapa yang beli. Because I don't want our stickers to be, you know, all Tom, Dick and Harry, mana-mana yang suka.
Thanks again for coming, Lando. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your experience with us. We really appreciate it, and it really opened my mind towards road safety and actually how you integrate it to inject positivity into different elements of the Malaysian society, regardless of law or no law. But I think it's actually the individual, right? The individual.
Yeah, I think for me what's most interesting because I am not a motorcyclist because mak tak bagi bawa motor. Yeah, but when you share your story about why sometimes you have to ride on the shoulder of the highway, or why you don't want to use your own dedicated motorcycle lane, and now I understand your perspective. It's because it's at the end of the day, you guys are all just trying to survive. Kan? Your life comes first, right? Not about the law or anything. You know that it's also important lah. You know, tapi nyawa tu satu.
Yes.
You know,
not only our nyawa, is our tanggungan, like our wife, our kids. Banyak kes kemalangan jalan raya yang merana ni bila suami dia patah kaki, all that is the family, because the breadwinners aren't there anymore. They can't perform anymore.
Agreed.
So so just be careful. And for those people yang nak suruh aku buat marking ball play whatsoever, hentam-hentam, make sure that you guys do reports. Hantar report pada email aduan, be JKR or PBT. Kalau tak jalan, baru hantar pada kita orang. So kita follow dia punya SOP.
Okay.
Baru tak kena tangkap lagi. Kan? Kalau tak, selalu kena tangkap. Dengan bini-bini aku sekali. Ya. Sekarang ni dah ada baby, baru I macam kena fikir sikit tau. Because dulu masuk lokap fine, no problem kan, siap lepak-lepak lagi dalam lokap. But now I ada baby 5 years old, so cakap alamak ni siapa nak jaga Ayana kan, siapa nak jaga bini aku. But we have a system. Kalau brotherhood yang masuk lokap, kita bayar dia satu malam 300 and the family can order food grab, food panda, as long as they are in lockup. We being covered, and then the panel of our lawyers pun ada untuk backup, because usually kita dah ada report kan. Kalau dah ada report, usually kalau kena tahan pun 1 hari 2 hari, but no sabitan. That's from my experience. Because in the end kita terpaksa buat, kita terpaksa fight the system. We are not fighting dengan orang JKR, we just fighting the system of JKR. Because brotherhood means silaturahim.
Yes,
it's a brotherhood. You know, so with JKR people, I'm good with them. I even good with the Menteri. We go good with Datuk Bandar, KL. We are fine. But you just have to attack your system.
Yes,
you need to change that.
So again, I would like to end this podcast with a thank you to our brother here, Lando. Hopefully he will have time for part 2, so we can cover more things and ask him more interesting questions. So before we leave, I would like to recap that one word that always keep on repeating in my mind is appreciation and gratitude. I think from this podcast. So until then, I see you in the next episode. Another mile, another story. Thank you.
Alright, thank you guys.
Yeah.